Now, since July, Nottinghamshire police have recorded misogyny as a hate crime in a bid to tackle sexist abuse. It means abuse or harassment can be reported to and investigated by the police, and support for the victim can be put in place. However, since playing an important part in the campaign to make the change, Melanie Jeffs, the manager of the Nottingham Women's Centre, has faced a torrent of online abuse. Well, we can speak to Melanie Jeffs now. Thanks so much for joining us here on BBC News. We're very grateful. Just tell us, what has happened to you?
Well, since the story broke, both my organisation and myself, we've been receiving a lot of messages on social media, so quite a lot of abusive things on Twitter and on Facebook, and it's been quite shocking really, because I'm not really used to being in the public eye, and this isn't something that's happened to me before.
And what sort of comments and perhaps indeed threats have you received?
A whole lot of things about my appearance, so very many comments that were very derogatory about how I look, saying that I'm not attractive, comments about my sexuality, and then some more threatening things as well. So I did have one comment where someone was saying they were going to find me and tie me up and put a knife in the back of my head, which was quite a shock.
And someone was wishing cancer upon you, is that true?
Yeah, we had someone who was contacting our Facebook page saying, "Get cancer." Nothing else, just get cancer, and that was again really shocking.
You say shocking. I wonder, how difficult is it to brush off these kinds of comments? What sort of impact have they had on you?
I think for me personally, I was able to brush off quite a lot of the comments about my appearance because they weren't telling me anything that came as any great surprise to me. But I think the comment about wanting to find me and actually do something to me was a bit more concerning. And I think for me it was wondering whether this would actually spill over into the real world, and that was the thing that worried me more than anything else.
And have you been in touch with the police about all of this?
Well, I'm having some conversations with the police. I think because this hadn't happened before, I was a bit frozen at the beginning, and the first thing I did was block the person that was particularly abusive. And as soon as I did that, of course, they deleted what they'd posted, so then I felt a little bit powerless. I think what my experience has taught me is to take screenshots of everything first and then block people. But I think if it's not happened to you before, it's quite hard to know what to do and how to respond.
And what do you think is the best way of responding now? I mean, are you wanting, perhaps, I don't know, should social media sites be doing more to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen?
I think they should, yeah. I'm never one who's in favour of censorship, but I think we need to understand that the kind of abuse that women experience on social media is censoring them anyway. If we think of Leslie Jones, the actress who was in Ghostbusters, she's had to take herself off Twitter because of the abuse that she got. And I know that there's MPs like Jess Phillips who have had an enormous amount of abuse as well. So it's stopping women from speaking out, it's stopping women from taking public positions. So if something isn't done, we're effectively censoring women anyway.
I just wonder, do you regret in any way helping the police launch this campaign to record misogyny as a hate crime?
Not for 1 second. I think that, if anything, it illustrates why we need this, and particularly today I've had an enormous amount of positive messages from people all over the country, including men who are saying what you're doing is the right thing, we're really proud of Nottinghamshire. So no, I'm absolutely 100% convinced we're doing the right thing here.
OK, Melanie Jeffs, good to talk to you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.